This is a minor movement mixed with minor chords, major chords, diminished, dominant seventh, and an augmented fifth chord. That I just was listening to a intro by Slash, and I came up with this as a practice to teach you the fingerboard in chords. First is G minor, strings 1, 2, and 3. Fingers 1, 2, and 3.
And you're on the
frets
you're on
10,
the ninth,
11, and 12.
Fret up 11 and 12.
10, 11, and 12.
Okay.
First chord's G minor. The next chord is up on same frets on strings 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
D major.
Okay.
My pinky goes to string number 2 and fret 13. This is a D dominant seventh.
Okay.
My first finger then moves to fret 11, strings 1 and 2. Second finger stays on the D root. That's a D sharp 5 or D augmented fifth chord.
Okay.
Back to the D major and back to the G minor. So there's the first 6 movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, bum, bum. The next chord we're going to look at is a diminished shape.
And what chord is that?
And this is G diminished. The root is on string 3. It's a G note.
Because I played a G diminished up here.
That's a G diminished 7.
G diminished 7. Okay.
This is just a diminished. It's a triad.
Okay.
G diminished, F sharp diminished, whole step to 8 and 9, for an E diminished to D major on strings 1, 2, and 3, fret 7, to the E7 dominant. Now I'm going to play a D7 sharp 5 chord just by raising my fifth from fret 7 to fret 8. Now I'm going back to the dominant seventh, back to the major, and to another G minor position. Now this minor shape is in that grouping of C triads on strings 2, 3, and 4. That shape. Now I'm going to do another G diminished chord.
And that's on the 7th?
That's 8 and 6.
8 and 6.
To F sharp diminished at 7 and 5.
7 and 5.
To E diminished at 3 and 5. To a D with an F sharp in the bass, which is also in the grouping major chord of that C major triads. Now I'm going to go to a D7 shape here by adding my pinky on string number 3 in fret 5.
Right.
Going to the D chord that we've grown up and loved so much.
Yeah, we love that chord. There's so much you can do with it.
Now I'm also going to play the D7 here.
Right.
How about the augmented fifth chord? Here, the fifth note, I'm going to go back to the D and show you another augmented fifth shape. Remember, the classic third look position is this, root to the third. So here's the fifth. Watch this simple sharp 5 chord. Now I'm going to play another G diminished.
Now is that what was that, a D?
D augmented 5.
D augmented 5, okay.
G diminished. Because now I've taken out the 4th string note and I'm only playing these 3 strings.
Right.
And let me demonstrate the G diminished chord. I'm going to start with the G major, like an F shape, but I'm going to eliminate string 4. So I'm really only using strings 1, 2, and 3 here. G major. Everybody knows this one, but I'm using this one. G minor. Now the only note to move was this note right here, which is the 3rd. Classic 3rd shape again. Major, minor, diminished. It's a D7 shape that everybody has learned in their first position.
And that's, what chord is that? This
is a G diminished.
G diminished, okay.
Now we're going to go to an F sharp diminished. But if I add the D note to this, it now changes the chord from the F sharp diminished to a D7. But I'm using this F sharp diminished and then back to my G minor. Now I'm going to play a series of G minors back up the neck, and I'm going to end at the G minor on strings 1, 2, and 3 in fret 15. This is a G minor very few people play.
Yeah.
Beautiful
nice
G
chord,
minor.
nice
Very
chord.
dark sounding, but lovely. To this G minor. To this G minor. D minor shape that we've grown to love so much and grew up when children from a very young age. To this G minor. Next G minor is the G minor we started with. Now I'm going to add this group, but listen to the different. It's still a G minor, and ending with that. So that's the whole minor movement.
So
from
would
G
you
minor.
suggest what we just went through, sort of do that as an exercise? Just-
Absolutely.
yeah.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
Okay.
20, 21, 22, 23,
I was going to ask you to pull out the
24,
chords. and you did it.
25.
I was going to ask you to pull out the chords. No, that's
Oh.
good. Yeah,
I can do that.
That
We'll
would be
do that
great.
one more time. We'll call out all the chords.
yeah. Okay.
G minor, D major, G7, or dominant 7th, G, excuse me, did I say G? Let me repeat that, starting from the beginning. So rewind.
That's all right.
G minor,
It's only me.
D major, D7, D augmented 5, back to the D major,
Okay.
G minor, going through the diminished chords. Next three are diminished. G diminished, F sharp, E, back to the D major, D7, D7 sharp 5, D7, D major, G minor. Through the diminished chords again. G diminished, F sharp diminished, E diminished, D with an F sharp in the bass, D7, D major, D7, G diminished, F sharp diminished, G minor. Last chords, all G minor.
Cool.
That's the movement.